She was born very, very tiny and was a bottle baby. I think she was only 3 pounds when she was born. But she's turned out to be a very good mom, even though she's on the smaller side, and usually produces lambs that are actually end up being bigger than her. Brie is only 3 years old now, I think. And she's what's called a black-gray spotting pattern. So Icelandics have all sorts of weird spotting patterns and just all sorts of color patterns. That, it seems to me that most animals in Iceland don't stick to any one color pattern. Their chickens are all different colors. The Icelandic chicken, the Icelandic horse comes in all sorts of different colors. I think the Icelandic dog comes in all sorts of different colors. So Iceland just seems to like things that come in all different colors. It makes these guys really easy to identify. So everybody has a name because I can tell who everybody is because they all look very different from each other. The other interesting thing about Icelandics is they have what's called a tog and a fell. So they have a long outer coat, which is really quite long, quite strong, and it's what makes the Icelandic sweater very strong and doesn't go out in the elbows. But they have a very, very fine undercoat, which is akin almost to the merino in how fine the micron fibers are of the wool. So if you want to make baby clothes, you have to separate the long wool from the short undercoat, and then you can make really fine garments. But the one thing I did want to point out is that if you look at her, the way that her fleece is, and it's quite, you can see that it's quite long.